In today's video, we'll be demonstrating how to reset a Windows 8 password. So let's get started. Now, we're not going to use any kind of screen capture or VMs. We're going to be using real hardware, and for today's video, we'll be using the old Optiplex 7010. For this method, we are going to need some kind of Windows bootable media, whether it's an OEM disk or a USB that you created. It doesn't really much matter, though it does need to be Vista 7, 8, or 10. And we'll be using Windows 10 today. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I do know what the login is for this Windows install, as it's currently set to pass123 word. This really doesn't much matter, as this method will allow us to change it to whatever we want. So to begin, the first thing we're going to need to do is restart this computer and boot from our USB. So we'll go ahead and do that. So you are going to need to know what your boot menu key is. For us, it's F12. So we'll go ahead and hit that. So because this is a Windows 10 bootable USB, we need to come down here to the UEFI boot and select our USB disk 3.0. So this may take a few minutes, so we'll just go ahead and fast forward. Alright, now that we're at the Windows install, we're not going to go any further with this. What we're actually going to do is we're going to enter into command prompt using a keyboard shortcut. So we're going to go ahead and hold shift and hit F10. Now that we're into command prompt, what we need to figure out is what drive letter is associated with our Windows install. More than likely it is drive C, but we may try drive D if that doesn't work. So to find out what was on this drive, I went ahead and ran the dir command, and by the looks of these directories, this is our Windows install. So with this information, we can go ahead and run a few commands. So the first few commands are just going to be copy commands, just so that way we can make backups of the files that we're going to modify. The first of which will be our sticky keys program file, so we'll go ahead and copy that. Alright, it tells us right there that one file has been copied, so we'll go ahead and type in the next command, which will be a copy command to make a backup of our command prompt program file. So we'll go ahead and type that in. Okay, so it tells us right there that one more file has been copied. So now that we have our copies, we'll be able to restore these program files back to their original after we get into Windows. The next command that we want to actually type in is going to be a overwrite command to override our sticky keys program file with our command prompt program file, but it'll keep the sticky keys program file name. So let's go ahead and type that in. Okay, it's just going to ask us if we want to override the original file, and we're going to go ahead and type yes, so that way we can override it. And right there it tells us that one file has been moved. So we're all set with this command prompt and this Windows install. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of this and reboot this computer back to the Windows 8 login. Alright, now that we're back at the login screen, we're going to go ahead and try to open our sticky keys program file by using the sticky keys keyboard shortcut, which is hitting shift 5 times. Alright, now that we have access to command prompt, we can go ahead and run a few more commands to change this password. The first of which is net user, so we'll go ahead and type that in. So all this command really does is just show us the current users on this Windows install. The first is administrator, then our guest, which are both built-in accounts, and then our owner account. So we'll go ahead and run the last command to change the password. So we're going to go ahead and type in our command, which will be net user owner and then our new password. And we'll use 123. So we'll go ahead and hit enter. And right here it says the command completed successfully. So with that done, we can go ahead and close this command prompt and try out our new password. So first we're going to try our original password of pass123 word. And it no longer works. So we'll go ahead and try our new password that we just entered, which is 123. And there we go, it logged us right in. From here, what we're actually going to do is we're going to log back out and we're going to change this password one more time. So let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and hit our shift key 5 times. And from here, we're going to go ahead and change this password to something a little bit different. This time we'll do Windows. And right here it says that the command completed successfully, so we'll go ahead and exit out of this command prompt and we'll try our new password. So first we'll try our original password of pass123 word. And it no longer works. So we'll try our last password, which was 123. And again, that one doesn't work either. So now we'll go ahead and try the one that we just put in, which was Windows. And it logs us straight in. And that's how you change a Windows 8 password. Knowledge is power.